Hi everybody, I am looking for my video to be actually on, and I have a new pad. So hi, it's me, Carrie. We're gonna have our Saturday sip as soon as I just think even this tablet is not doing what I wanted to do. So there we go. I think I have it now. Now let's see if I can get it where I can reveal comments, as you guys do comment. So, and it just went off. Seriously? I'm not computer illiterate, but I'm struggling with this stupid thing. Oh my gosh. So thank you for your patience, everybody. New stuff. What can you do? Okay. Now, with any luck, it will not turn off. Okay. Let's see what happens. Hi, Amy. Is it windy there by you in Ohio? Because it is windy here. Oh my gosh. Oh, I forgot to turn my lights on. That might help. Okay. So, today we are going to do a snowman card because, yeah, I mean, I guess it could be worse, Amy, right? We could be in those poor people in Kentucky and Tennessee. Oh my gosh. And then I tried to watch the news this morning, and it was all about the people going up in that rocket ship. And I'm like, geez, come on. I want some like news. Okay. So anyways, I was saying I am going to be doing a snowman card because if you do not have your Christmas cards done, I probably can't do a lot to help you. At this point. I mean, I could, but I mean, unless you have the exact same stuff. So, one of my favorite stamp sets is in the annual catalog. It's actually been around a while. So, if you like it, it's a very good possibility that this one may discontinue by May when the new catalog comes out. But it is in the annual catalog. There are no dies for it, but there is a punch. It's not bundled anymore. So if you want these, and we're going to be using both the stamp set and the punch today. So here we go. Super kind of simple card today. Just a piece of our thick basic white, and I have pre-scored it, which I always suggest you do for the thicker cardstock. So, you know what? I didn't grab any of my bone folders or adhesive or anything crazy making. So, and I think I wanted some dimensionals too. There you go. All right, so I like to really get mine kind of flat. So there we go. So now it's super simple. It's actually going to be a landscape card, so it's going to go this way. Now this is the designer series paper, and I'm hoping you guys can see it's kind of a night of navy, I think. And then it's got really faint Christmas trees and stars on it. So, but even though they are Christmas trees, I figure it could be forest, right? I'm trying to not do Christmas for you guys today. Good morning, Kathy. Hi. This is so fun to be able to actually look up and see your comments. So that's pretty fun for me. But look at the other side of this card. So stinking cute. And I want to show you real quick. Because it was so cute, I made another card with it. And look at this. Look at this little deer. It's on here too. That little deer. It's so cute. It's just a really cute, simple Christmas card. So there you go. I have officially showed you a Christmas card. Okay, but we're going to use the other side of this, and make sure your trees are going the right way if you have trees on your paper. And this piece is cut 4 by 5 1/4. Obviously the base is a half a sheet, so it's 5 1/2 by 8 1/2 folded at 4 1/4. Okay, so now super simple. We are going to just stamp 2 little snowmen to cut out, and I'm using Memento ink and the little snowman. I always forget to look at the punch to see what I'm doing. Okay, and then I'm going to do the other one, because if you look at this, when I put this in, it's going to punch these little things out too. It's just a way the punches work. You can't really do much about it. So I'm going to do this snowman in the other direction so that when I punch it out, hopefully I've remembered the way I did it so that it won't get punched out also. All right, so now I'm just going to color it just a little bit. I'm going to put a little bit of pink. Oh, look, I smeared it. Well, we're going to make that the guy because maybe he's been working hard. I'm going to put just a little bit of pink. And I decided today to use markers instead of blends. I do prefer blends. Hi, Paulette. I do prefer the blends markers, but I was thinking about maybe some of the people who are maybe don't have a whole lot of money, and so they haven't invested in the blends because they are an investment, right? And then I'm just going to use a little pumpkin pie for the noses. I'm going to use the pumpkin pie for him. And, you know, she's a little bit more feminine. So we're going to use the, make sure I have the right one. Yep, Mango Melody. It's still orange, but it's a little bit lighter for her. She doesn't have a huge snaz. Now, I'm not going to do anything else on them because I'm going to put some rhinestones on here, which I did not grab. Strange. So and the ribbon, I didn't grab that either, but I'll show you all the parts and pieces. How's the weather in Toronto, Paulette? I mean, here in Michigan, it is windy. But I don't know if it's that far up north. You guys probably have a lot of snow up there too. Okay, so this is the thing I like about punches, being able to see really good what you're doing and just punch them out, have things go flying. And then we're going to do same thing with this little guy. So this is a really super easy card for maybe some new stampers to do because it doesn't take a lot of work. So let me pick these up and move all the trashy pieces. Now, I want to do the lady's hat, so I have that here. And I'm just going to ink that up also. And let's see how that looks in the punch. If you look at your punch, you'll be able to see kind of how you're going to be able to punch it out. So I can see that it is on the edge. This flat part is here on the edge. So it'll be easier for me to punch that out. Now I'm going to decorate that. I'm going to dry it a little bit because my Memento must be really wet. I think I did just re-ink it the other day. All right, so now I am going to use a little bit of Pool Party marker, and I'm coloring the background. Again, I mean, this isn't something you guys really know that much about. So anyway, just as a reminder while I'm coloring, that I did put details about bingo in there. This is Magenta Madness, in case anyone is paying attention. And I'm going to color those in. And I'm actually putting an extra dot right there. Then a little bit of, whoops. So if you don't know much about bingo, I did do a video. It was a pretty quick video. I'm actually going to work on a post that will have the typed out information on it. That might be a little bit easier for you guys. And then I am going to take this mango and just do a little bit here on the stripes of her hat. And then put the dark mango, or the pumpkin pie, I mean, in the center of her flower. So there's her cute little hat. It's adorable, right? And it's fun. I mean, coloring is so fun. You don't have too much snow? Wow. That's cool. Okay, 60 degrees. Our temperature is supposed to be, oh look, I was so smart and then I didn't do it right. Our temperature is supposed to be pretty good today, but it is so windy. I haven't had reason to go out. Oh, I think I'm so smart. And then I do it absolutely backwards. I'm just to pay attention to what is the reality and not necessarily what I just said. I don't know if you guys can see what I did, but I was looking at it and saw the end for the little hat. And it really should have been done the other way. This punch has been around for a while, so it's it's struggling with me today. Let me see if I can get that piece out. There we go. So if you guys can see, I should have stamped it this way instead of the way I did it, so that when I actually put it in. Anyway, crazy. All right, so now I want a hat for him. So I'm just going to punch that out of black. Not going to bother. This punch actually has, can you see that? That it has a thing so you could put an extra, like a real nose if you wanted to punch it out of the, like a pumpkin pie or something, you could do that. Then I want to give them all arms. So I'm going to punch out some of those. Boy, my punch is really giving me a hard time today. I don't know why. And this is out of cinnamon cider. All right. So now I have my 4 hands, my 2 snowmen, some hats, and his hat is a little bit boring. So I grabbed a little tiny piece of Pool Party, just a scrap I had laying around, and I'm going to grab my snips, and I'm just going to cut a thin piece. I'm not worried about like super accuracy or anything at this point. And my liquid glue. They are cute snowmen, aren't they, Amy? I just really like them. And, you know, snowmen are good. You know, if you live where it snows, snowmen are not just a Christmas thing, because I know here in Michigan, it's very likely we're going to have snow until March. I know this thing is full. There's too many little goobers. And anyway, I am putting a little strip of this glue on here, maybe. Oh, come on. I know there's glue in there. And now it's going to come out in a big glob. There we go. Just a tiny hint. And then what did I do? Oh, here it is. Then I'm just going to take this and I'm going to set it on the hat. There we go. And then just trim off the excess piece. Oops. And it moved. Oh. It's one of those days, ladies. One of those days. So I'm going to cut another piece. You guys know what my saying is, right? Perfection is overrated. And I am constant proof of that fact. All right, this time I'm going to try putting it on here. See if that helps me a little bit. No guarantees in life, though. Let's be real. Wow, I am having so much trouble getting it glue to come out. And I don't know why, because I know it's in there. Do you guys have that trouble sometimes? Your glue just sticks. I think it's because I'm, oops, see, there you go. It's because I'm not that neat with it. I'm kind of a all over the place girl. Oh, and see, now it's like going crazy because I pressed so hard. Now I have it everywhere. Okay, I'm going to regret doing that. It's everywhere. All right, so now it's all over this. I hope you guys think this is funny because your power just went out. Oh, no, Amy. Oh, you know, with the wind, I have no doubt ours is probably going to do that too. And I don't know if you guys saw, we just had our internet upgraded, and the guy was telling us that the fiberglass is glass. I mean, it runs out a really thin thing of glass, which when you see it, it's really weird because it's flexible, but it is glass. And he said, so you don't want to bump it or you know, do anything to, you know, to the line outside. And I'm like, great, we're having these big windstorms coming. But he assured me it would be fine, so we will see. All right, so we know this is our man. And since I have so much of this here, I'm just going to do that and place it on his head. Where's my, better use that, right? And I'm going to place it a little bit crooked so it kind of hides that dirt mound on this poor little man. So there we go. And then just do the same thing with the hat for the lady. Hers is going to be a little bit more straight because she's a little prim and proper. Here's a question for you guys. I'm looking at my video right now, and the bottom half from like here down looks darker to me, and I'm not sure. I'm trying to adjust my lights, but let me know if that's how it looks to you guys. It may just be the way my little pad is leaning. I don't know. All right, so now I want to put on their little hands. So I'm going to put the adhesive on the back side of the hand and slide it into place. My fingers are so sticky now, you guys. Oh my gosh. Which I knew would happen. Well, that gives them a little bit of a short hand, doesn't it? There we go. Oh, hang on. I got to do something about this. I got to grab some baby wipes or something because I am too sticky to do this project. Do you guys keep sticky baby wipes in your rooms? This is what I buy. I go to Walmart and I get this Equate. It's everyday clean stuff, and you get like 1 million of them, and they're huge. They're really, really big. So I take them all out and I cut them in half. So that I can, I don't need a whole one. Half the time I don't need one quite this big. So, yeah, I definitely keep something to wipe myself, my hands off. Because, I think it's really important as a crafter. Oh, that hat looks terrible. I may have to fix that. Now this hand, I want it to go out farther like that, and you'll see why in just a minute. I need to fix his hat. Let me see if I can do that without ripping it apart. His hat just looks really crooked to me. Oh well, I'm just going to leave it. Okay, so now I'm going to put on one of the lady's hands, and I'm missing a hand. I hope I can find it. I'm going to put this one on. Lift off. And she's going to be maybe waving at us like that. And then, where's my other hand? You guys can probably see it, and I can't. Oh, there it is. There it is. So I want to put that one on last. So we're not going to put that on yet. So we're going to set these aside with this little glue. And I'll keep wiping my hands off. Yeah. Maybe it was Walmart I got them from. I don't know. But buy the off-brand. You don't need to buy the fancy ones that you would want for your baby's bottoms, because those, you want to be a little more careful with your little baby's bottoms, because they're just too sweet not to be, right? Okay, so now, this designer series paper is from the Whimsy and Wonder, which I am sad to tell you is no longer available. It was such a beautiful set. This, I think, is still available. It's called Snowy White, and it's 12 by 12 velvet sheets. So that's what I'm using here. So you can't see it, but this is all smooth and velvet. Boy, it's just not, that adhesive is killing me. You can see it's falling off my fingers when I rub them. All right, so now if you've ever done paper tearing, you know, all you do is if you tear the paper towards you, you get a different kind of a look. So I'm making this one kind of a hill going like that. And then I am going to put this on my designer series paper like so. And I'm going to have that probably up a little bit higher. And I'm going to try to make it even on the edges here. I'm not going to worry about the other side because I'm probably going to cut it off. And then this one is definitely too long, but I definitely want to have another one. And I'm going to make that one kind of a little bit more like snow drifty. Okay. And then I'm going to put this adhesive only on like near the bottom, because I'm going to want to tuck in my snowmen. So I'm going to set that down here. Try and even it up. Perfection is overrated. Hey, that one's pretty close to the right size. Okay, and then I'm going to flip it over and cut off this excess piece here. Again, I wish you guys could feel this. If you haven't gotten this, it is so cool. Okay, so now I'm going to take little Mr. Snowman, and I'm going to use this because I have so much of it, right? And I'm going to adhere him down. And like I said, I want him to like kind of be tucked in to the snow mound like that, just off to the side. And then Mrs. Snowman, here's where I'm getting tricky on you. I want them to be holding hands. So I'm putting just a little dab right there on her hand. And I'm kind of interlocking the fingers like that. And then I will adhere her. So see, I've got her hand in place first. And then I can put a little dab right there just so we know it connects to her. And then put some adhesive on her back and a little bit on her hand there. That was a little much. And then tuck her down in the snow. And then see now, oh, too much. Don't let your adhesive go goopy like mine did. Oh my golly. What a mess. Okay. Cute, right? Now they're sitting there holding hands, and it's just so adorable. So the last thing I did was I mean, this has a really nice, a pretty Merry Christmas font in the seasons and all that. But I'm just going to do the Let It Snow because, you know, Let It Snow. You can send this to your friend for Valentine's Day. You can send it for a birthday in the snowy months. Whatever it is that makes you happy. And I had a fairly decent size for this piece. Gosh, I'm still sticky. I really get carried away. I'm messy when I craft. I am a mess. So I'm just going to freehand this. If you're really worried about it being perfect, I don't know why you're watching me for one. But, and then I'm just going to set that up in the corner. Now, here's my little tip for you guys. I don't like to, I don't like to put the adhesive on after too much bumpy stuff is on this, because I feel like then when you're trying to get the adhesive on, you might bend out your card. So I'm going to try putting the cap on this so that it quits oozing. And I'm going to pop dot that Let It Snow. Stampin Dimensionals, use the right words. So again, this is just on a piece of basic white. And the interesting thing is although this this velvety paper is white, it's a slightly different color white, so it shows up really well. And then, like I said, I was going to use some rhinestones for them. So I grabbed, here they are. Okay, so now this is the Love Always mats. This one doesn't look like it's been opened, but I'm opening it. It must have been opened at some point. Yeah, it definitely was. All right, so, and I forgot to grab my Take Your Pick tool. So I like these really big ones, but I will tell you the really big ones make it hard to mail. You may have to add extra postage. So I'm just going to use the smaller of the little dots on here. And his are going to be the matte black. I like to think that these two are just going for a fun little stroll, right? Move that one up a little bit. Hi, Crystal. Hi, Amber. Okay, so now Stampin' Dimensionals before I bling out our lady. And I will show you the original card. I did add some ribbon to it, and you guys can decide if you want to do that. I just decided not to on this one because I didn't think it really made that much sense once I was looking at it. So, oh, my fingers, sticky, sticky. Excuse me. All right, so Stampin Dimensionals are, these are the minis. Of course, you can use the big ones. Wow, I am just, everything is sticking to me. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. I'm not very good at the, you know, you may have seen other demonstrators who can use the take your pick tool to like fling off these things. I just struggle with that. I don't know why. Excuse me. I think I stab it. Gosh, I can't even talk today. I think I stab it too hard. Okay, and then I'm just going to stick that little Let It Snow up there in the corner. Simple, right? But our little girl needs some buttons also. And for her, I'm going to use the Opal Rounds, and they are very glittery. And it just seemed appropriate. Now watch when I put it down, you could see kind of what's underneath. Now if you really wanted to, you could like clean these off before you stamp so that they're not really there. And you can put a little bit of color underneath here. So maybe hers are going to be more of a red tone. You won't see it as well as if you would have cleaned it off, but now these are a little bit bigger because it looks like I used up any of the little ones. But you know, she's a woman. She should be all blinged out, right? Can you guys see the stuff stuck to my fingernail? Look at that. Adhesive and paper, and hey, the struggle is real for female crafters. Well, I guess guys could do that too. And there you go. So you can't see it as well, but sometimes you can see, like if I hadn't done those in black, you'd be able to see a slight pink tinge to her little buttons. But there she is. Do you like it? I just think it's really fun. Let me show you the original one. Like I said, oh, I did use different rhinestones with hers. And you can definitely see the pink through. But see, I put this little piece of ribbon on it. And I don't think it needs it. Oh, I also gave her, it looks like a diamond ring on this one. These are too big for that. No man's going to buy her that big of a... I'm sorry, is that an attitude I just had? I think it might be. Okay. So this is your Saturday sip. Just a really simple, remember, try to think about using the stuff that you normally think about for holidays. Use it all year. It's a little bit funny to make cards right now. I think next week I'll start making some cards from the new catalog. I've started playing with it, and oh my gosh, I'm just, there's too much to love. Excuse me, and I'm truly, truly hoping that we don't have too many products that will be unavailable for a while. But, you know, I don't know. But anyway, I hope you guys like them. Let me know what you think. Remember, if you share this, to comment below that you've shared this video with your friends, and you'll be put into a drawing for a prize. And I hope that you will also go up and follow me here on Facebook.com/Memory Inkers. This is my Stampin' Up! Website. This is the December hostess code. Don't forget, if you need last minute gifts, I do have gift certificates. And someone asked me about the celebration and the gift certificates. If you're buying somebody gift certificates for a Christmas stocking stuffer or whatever, they can use that towards their purchase during celebration. As long as they place the order for whatever the products are during the celebration period, which is January 4th through February 28th, that will count towards a celebration. Even though you guys pay, you know, whoever buys it pays me now, that's fine. That's how that works, because it goes when I order it, not when you guys pay me for it. So if you have any questions about that, let me know. I will be back. Like I said, bingo is coming back. Bingo, I'm so excited about it. Also, somebody asked me, why did it go from $20 to $35? Because I was losing money at $20. I will tell you that just straight up. So I added in shipping in the priority envelopes, which is $8. So if you take $8 off $35, that really only brings it, you know, to like, what is that, $27? So it went up $7. And so that is why. That way I can give more gifts. So although I was paying for the postage before too. And anyway, that's how that works. Okay, guys, have a wonderful weekend. Stay warm. Don't get blown away. Bye.